Security cameras rolling as two men walk into frame near the garage entrance. The guy in the white shirt is the suspect. The man on his phone wearing a blue t-shirt, the soon-to-be victim. Almost immediately, they exchange words. Then the suspect shoves the victim while reaching for his waistband as the victim, clearly upset, motions to people sitting in this SUV. The front passenger seen here with a white baseball cap gets out of the car. Both he and the guy in the blue tee walk briskly towards the man in white and out onto the sidewalk. All three appear to be shoving and shouting. The confrontation escalates. Then 24 seconds into the video, the suspect pulls a gun with his left hand and fires at least one shot, instantly dropping the victim to the pavement. A witness who did not want to be identified tells KTLA the men were arguing over money and became increasingly agitated. LAPD says the suspect drove up and began demanding money from the victim just before 3:30 as scores of people were out and about in the busy shopping district off Beverly Boulevard. As the victim lays on the pavement, the suspect runs back into the garage with his hand over his left pocket. Investigators say the suspect was last seen speeding off in a black Lamborghini. Police say the victim was pulled into a Mercedes-Benz and taken to a nearby hospital before officers arrived.
So we're gonna walk through the middle part here.
I'm so hungry. Applebee's.
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
No.
My dad is
We're gonna do Wawa. So we get
Who was that?
Charlie.
Chomley? Okay.
21-year-old Teresa says that her dad is an officer with the local PD, possibly hoping that he'd come and get her out of the situation. On the 28th of December 2022, a witness had observed a white vehicle strike a traffic light and then quickly drive off. A part of the vehicle's bumper had fallen off in the road after the hit.
Applebee's, right? You went through the plaza, you came out by Lowe's, by Chick-fil-A, you made the right, and you had the traffic light right there. Okay. Did you hit that pole that's over there?
No.
You hit the utility pole?
Hit anything.
Because your bumper's in the middle of the road.
No, I hit the...
How long ago?
like about a month ago, my ex's.
Okay.
Because he broke up with me and I broke up with him. And
All right, go hang out back over there. Keep your hands in your pockets, please. It's okay. Your bumper's in the road over there. Okay, did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did
No?
not.
So if someone brings that bumper over here, it's not going to match up perfectly. You're coming from Applebee's, you're telling me. You went out that way. Everything's matching up. Witnesses said they saw a white car cross over in this direction, and I happen to find your car parked here with no bumper. What's that for? Can you bring her bumper here with you?
Oh, my dad? He's a sheriff's
All right,
officer.
hang out. You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
I did not hit the traffic pole.
Do you not remember hitting a traffic pole?
I did not hit the traffic pole, I promise you. Can I call my dad, who's a sheriff's officer?
Let the one officer come here who's
If the bumper found at the scene matches the damage on Teresa's car, surely that puts her at the scene.
just sign a piece that's the telephone you just took out.
I hit you told my dad he's a sheriff's officer.
That's great. You smashed the traffic light. We just caught you in a lie. Can you tell me found this piece over by the traffic light by Lowe's? You said that piece fell off in Pennsylvania.
That's
you told me you hit a deer. You told me a whole bunch of
I
stories.
hit a deer in Pennsylvania. You can ask my dad. Please.
That one?
So it's the one on the corner.
On the
So
corner?
if you're coming this way,
Yeah.
Lateville Road,
Yeah.
it's on the corner.
Yeah.
If you were to go to the back end
Yeah.
for Lowe's,
Yeah.
it's the one right before that entrance.
The way after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole?
I think I hit something. I remember hitting something.
You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I remember hitting something after Applebee's. But
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
And
before
did you drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
Is that what's going on?
Your dad, the sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle today, leaving the
I
scene
hit
of the
a
crash.
curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb, you hit the traffic signal fell down, and you left.
In just this one short conversation, Teresa admits that she did hit something, that she's more intoxicated than they realized, and that she was texting while driving. 3 driving faults that can each come with their own punishment. The detectives decide to speak with her father.
So right now, this is going to be my fault.
Expecting him to try and make excuses for his daughter, the cops get nervous.
Okay, who's your supervisor? I'm just asking. So what is it looking like? All right, so hey, he's going to run her through some tests so I can just make sure she's not prepared.
Despite John's willingness to help the officers out, the sergeant at the scene asks him not to get involved to guarantee the integrity of the investigation.
I know. Just letting you know. Just please don't get involved.
Suspicions that Teresa hasn't told the whole truth were confirmed after some field sobriety tests.
Dad.
So we're going to walk through the middle part here.
I'm sorry for you. Where's my dad?
Oh, your dad's right over here. Dad. You stop in the car. You're arrested for DUI. Go ahead. Have a seat.
Teresa was driven to the police station where her blood alcohol level was tested. It came back as 0.17% over twice the legal limit. Teresa has been issued a court summons for driving under the influence, reckless driving, and failure to report a car accident.
Police have released video of 4 suspects wanted in a break-and-enter investigation in Scarborough. Police say the suspects entered a backyard in the Beach Grove Drive and Coronation area just before 2:30 a.m. yesterday and attempted to get into that home. 2 of them can be seen with handguns. The suspects were unable to get into the house and fled the area in a silver 4-door sedan. Anybody with information is asked to call police or Crime Stoppers.
So check out this video you see right here. You can see Danilo Cavalcante walk behind the post right there. Here we go, watch this. Then crab walk up the walls of an outdoor hallway. Officials say that once he reached the roof, he climbed through a razor wire there to get outside the prison walls, walking right past the observation tower. The officer who was on duty at the time is now on administrative leave. The acting warden says Cavalcante escaped just before 9 in the morning, but it took nearly an hour until he was declared missing. Police believe Cavalcante is headed south and that he is still within their search perimeter. Right now, they have no plans to step up their search.
He walked in and caught his sister stabbing their parents to death.
Mother sets up a hidden camera and catches her husband committing an act that goes viral. Pierre, Stephanie, and their daughter Celia, aged 4, were a very happy family. They used to do lots of things together, and every weekend they went for a walk with their dog, Toby. But little by little, Stephanie sensed that something was wrong. First of all, her husband began to become very distant from her. He'd often leave during the night and only come home the next day without telling her what he'd really done. Then it was his daughter's turn to distance herself from her, and when that happened, Stephanie was very sad. And when she asked them what was wrong, Pierre and Celia replied that everything was fine and not to worry. But Stephanie still had major doubts about any horrific acts her husband might have committed. So to be sure, she set up cameras all over the house to see what he was really doing with his little daughter Celia. And when she discovered the camera footage, she was shocked to see what her husband had done, and it went viral. Follow me for part 2.
In this video caught on a surveillance camera, apparently 2 crimes happen at once. The first one is a kidnapping, where we can clearly see that the kid does not want to be in the presence of the kidnapper. And the second one being the lady spilling what it seems to be a gallon of blood belonging to organs. Let me know what you think about this scary video.